So today we are testing my Easy Recovery Day shoe for 2024, the Brooks Ghost 14. First time in a Brooks, first time in a shoe with over a 10mm drop. So let's get a bit more run done. I'll check in with my initial thoughts and opinions fresh out the box for the Brooks Ghost 14. Yes, it's been a bit of a disrupted week this week with work commitments, and a bit of snow came down, so I finally got out for a run, and yeah, I thought I'd get out and test the Brooks Ghost 14 with it being a bit icy. I'll slow the pace down. I thought testing this one would be the best fit. So yeah, my Easy Recovery Day shoe. Last year I used the Durham, which I loved, but I thought obviously with getting better quality shoes this year, protect the legs, I'll get a better quality Recovery Day shoe. So yeah, stats on the screen for the Brooks Ghost 14, and like I said, first time in a Brooks ever. Obviously a reputable brand, been going a long time, so no real concerns. And yeah, 12mm drop. My biggest drop prior to this was the Reebok Flutrider 83, which had a 9mm drop, and obviously the 5 I tested just the other day has gone down to an 8mm drop. And they're the highest kind of drop shoes I've ever run in. Yeah, I don't get too hung up on the drops. Obviously it's all kind of negligible amounts, millimeters here, millimeters there. Yes, I'm aware the higher the drop, the more pressure on your ankles and knees, but over the last couple of years I've obviously strengthened those. Hopefully I don't think they're particularly weak joints at the minute, and obviously the lower the drop, the more pressure on your muscles and your lower legs, especially your calves and soleus. When I ran in the Ultra for that social run group a while back, I got a bit of an Achilles twinge running in a zero drop shoe, so I think I'm more suited to high drops than low drops. So yeah, my initial thoughts are I'm kind of glad I picked it for a Recovery Day shoe. Obviously I did my research, realised it's not a particularly responsive shoe, but my feedback is it's kind of almost a zero response shoe. There's no more pop in this DNA Loft midsole than in any of the budget shoes, the Jolt, the Juramo, which were £30 shoes. They've got exactly the same response. Comfort, yes, really comfortable, padding everywhere, the heel collar, the tongue, I could cinch real tight on the laces, and I barely felt anything on top of my foot. Really warm. Don't think it's going to be a great breathability shoe either. Perfect for now, for winter. Big clump of rubber on the outsole, which again, good for durability, but not a lot of ground feel. So again, not a big issue, but just an observation. So yeah, although there's obviously no response to the midsole, again, hence why I did my research, and I to pick this shoe. I could have got any other shoe for a Recovery Day, but you might as well pick one where the opinion tells you it's not a speed shoe, it's not a responsive shoe, it's just good for cruising in. This will help me just not to pick up the pace when I'm on a Recovery Day run. I'm on a Recovery Day run, I want to try and do more of that rather than end up running above that pace. I say with a bit more structure this year, I'm going to try and stick to the plan. If it's a recovery day run, it's a recovery day run. If it's a speed session, I'll wear the appropriate footwear for that. One observation, third time, yeah, during this testing phase, I always single knot the laces just to test them out. When I generally run, if the lace is long enough, I'll obviously runners knot them, and then I'll generally double knot them just in case one comes undone and you've still got the secondary fallback of the other knot. But yeah, 3 times in this run these Brooks laces have come undone. 2 on my left, 1 on my right, 1 sec. And yeah, we're 6.5k in, so every 2k laces come undone, which isn't great, but yeah, I'll double knot them in the future. But yeah, one observation, laces aren't particularly good at staying fastened. But yeah, I'll get a bit of a run done, get this one finished, and I'll check in with my final thoughts. That's it, run done. 11k in the Brooks Ghost 14. Overall thoughts, yeah, not bad. Like I said, I'm mildly disappointed with the lack of not response, because again I was expecting that, but the comfort's there, but the midsole's a bit firmer than I expected. Obviously that lends itself to the durability. It's got a big solid outsole. It's got a fairly firm midsole, which means it's going to last and last. I'll probably get 1,000 kilometers out of this, 600 miles plus probably. The lack of response is perfect for what I want it for. Obviously it's going to help me maintain an easy pace when I'm using them. I'm not going to feel the urge to push on and try and go quicker, so that's a good thing. But yeah, drop in the comments if you've ever owned a Brooks. Is it common for Brooks to have a bit of a braking period? It's not uncomfortable, the midsole is just a big solid clump of foam, so it's not the end of the world, but I was hoping it would be obviously a bit softer, considering it's going to be used for my easy recovery days. There's enough stack to hopefully protect the legs, so it's still got the benefit of not battering the legs too much on my easy runs, but I was probably hoping for a bit more squish in the midsole. Not particularly, I say not particularly bounce and pop back, just a bit of squish to protect the legs, let it get comfortable. Like I said, protect it with a bit of cushioning and support. But yeah, drop in the comments if it's a known issue. I'll continue to obviously test them and report back if it gets any softer as I go along. Of course, I'm conflicted by the price. Obviously it's a £130 shoe. I got it for 54, which I'm delighted about. But yeah, if I paid £130 for this shoe off one run, obviously I'm going off one initial run, but off one run I'd take the Duramo, the £34 budget shoe. Obviously just with a higher price, under £30, I was expecting a little bit more, so a little bit more squish, a little bit more comfort in the midsole. But yeah, I'll continue to obviously test it. I'll do a 50k proper review in terms of all the stats and data and what I've used it for, and if anything's changed in terms of the braking period, etc. But yeah, I would be mildly disappointed if I'd paid £130 for this is my easy recovery day shoe, when it's not going to give me that much more than I said the £34 Duramo I got last year. So but yeah, I'll continue to test. But yeah, drop in the comments if there's anything in terms of braking periods for Brooks. Is it a common thing? Obviously the first time I've ever run in one, so it's all new to me. But yeah, I'll wrap up there. Shoe testing will continue as the days go on. Look out for them next week. Thanks for watching. See you all on the next one.